Happy National Rubik's Cube Day, aka National Rubik Day, aka Erno Rubik's birthday, July 13th. I'm going to give you a brief history of the Rubik's Cube, and then, oh my gosh, I'm going to attempt to solve it. So the Rubik's Cube was invented by Erno Rubik, 1974. He made the first one out of wood and rubber bands. And basically, he was a professor of mathematics. He was age 30. His students were impressed by the look of it. But of course, he mixed it up. And his students mixed it up. And it took him over a month to solve his own puzzle. Anyway, he figured out all the algorithms. He decided it would make a good toy. It took him 6 years to get it internationally produced. 1980, Ideal Toys gave it international distribution, and it was a worldwide pop cultural phenomenon starting in 1980. Fast forward to 2014, it's inducted in the Toy Hall of Fame. Fast forward 2021, Spin Master of Canada owns the rights. They paid $50 million for the rights. This is Spin Master 2022. Funko makes this figure. It does say Spin Master on the back. Miss Lady Insanity said I could have the Funko Pop if I figured out how to solve the cube. And of course, using YouTube tutorials, this is pretty accurate. The corners are accurate and the size is accurate. I love it. This, despite what I've come to realize about this thing, very frustrating. I do really love this pop. So here's the deal. I always felt deficient as a nerd because I never had solved one of these. About 3 or 4 days ago, I committed to the YouTube tutorial path and I figured it out. One time! It took 4 or 5 hours and it was so frustrating. So this will be my second and probably last, assuming I can finish this. I don't intend to ever do one again. By the way, I've just been mixing this. I haven't started to attempt to complete it. I'm thinking I can get to step 4 based on this guy's tutorial video series without having to reference anything. There's 8 steps total. It's, for me at least, it's insane. First thing you want to do is find the yellow center. This is your house. These are his metaphors, not mine. And then you want to park 4 cars around the house, the white cars. So that's 2. And then the trouble is always getting, that's still only 2. So I gotta get this guy up there. And in my opinion, he doesn't even do a great job describing. Oh my gosh, that's the first step, the daisy. Then we have to pluck the daisy. Let me see if I can remember how to pluck the daisy. I think you just line this up, 2 oranges, flip, then you line up 2 blues, flip, 2 greens, flip, 2 reds. No, I've done something wrong already. All right, after you pluck the daisies, you have the plus on the bottom. Now you have to hold it this way, and these are farmers with white hats. They have to find their dogs. This is not a tutorial. This is just me trying to remember these silly metaphors. God, okay. So that's the orange dog. He goes that direction to the orange side. Wait, he's already on the orange side. Okay, but he's facing this way. He can only move that way. He wants to hide. Then the farmer comes down the same direction, calls him. He comes over, and then they go back up. Now, you can only move the dogs when they're in this position. So we have the red dog. We need to get him to the red side. So he's facing the red side, but then he wants to hide all the way around, okay? But then the farmer has to go the same direction. Hey, Mr. Red Dog, come back. He comes back, and then they go home. And then the only way I know how to get the dogs up to that position is to just hit these things random until one shows up. Wait, we got one up. Okay. Oh my God, that's the red dog though. Whatever, just roll with it. Red side, he's facing the red side. Now he hides. And now this guy, he says, hey red dog, come back. He comes back. All right, the end of step 3, you have one side done. But then you also have these Tetris looking pieces. And oh my gosh, I probably have to review step 4. A, B, C, D, E, F. I'm just, because of the heat, I'm just coming back when I have step 4. I'm going to go sit in the shade and get step 4 done. And then I definitely have to go to the tutorials to figure out 5, 6, 7, 8. BRB. All right, step 4 is done. White side and those. So technically it's like 2/3 complete, but the complicated steps are just beginning. I'm gonna go indoors to review step 5, which I think is the yellow plus on the bottom. BRB. All right, step 5 is done. Yellow plus. This is called the clean plus because there's no extra yellow. And I think the next step is we're gonna be making a yellow fish. BRB. All right, step 6 gets you this fish shape and then the yellow side. I think step 7 is going to be completing one side that's not yellow or white, and then step 8 we should be done. Okay, this is the step where I admit I did something wrong. The metaphors are gone in step 7. It's just counter, counter, flip, flip, counter, counter, flip, counter, flip, flip, counter, 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 flip. It's so stupid. He has you hold it in a very non-intuitive way, and then he doesn't pause. All he had to do to make this video 1,000 times better was to do the step, pause, let you do the step, before moving on to the next step. And I lack the intuition to figure out what I did wrong just by looking at this. So the only thing I know to do is to go back to stupid cars and houses and daisies. I'm back to begin step 7. I guess I'm going to put it at 0.5 speed and see if I can get her done. All right, this is the proper result for step 7. Yellow, white, and a third side, plus the corners on the other sides. Now, finally ready for step 8. And you're not even going to believe how many sequences it takes to finish it. But I'm going to finish it. I promised the world I would finish it. Oh my God, I did it. I find it embarrassing how much I hate this thing. Even following the stupid 37 million view tutorial, I cannot stand this. And that embarrasses me. I think it's the same reason that I hate video games. I hate dances, like memorizing sequences for what results. This was not fun. I thought it might be, I did not anticipate it would be fun solving it a second time, but I thought maybe it would at least be easier. No, I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Memorizing all these metaphors, algorithms, and sequences would bring no pleasure to my life. Also, why was this thing ever made with white instead of purple? I don't know, but I did it. I have now done it twice. Maybe I'll revisit this some other day, like next year on the dude's birthday. Probably not. I think this is done for good. We got the Funko Pop. We figured the stupid thing out. Oh my God. I do not feel like more of a nerd or less of a nerd. I just feel angry and embarrassed at my anger. Happy National Rubik's Cube Day. Goodbye. One last thing, okay? Rare. Hand reveal. Look, I got dirty fingernails, just like the guy who created the video. But really, I was showing you the wrinkles because I did the whole thing with gloves on. I think maybe that time took an hour. Embarrassing. Improve your step 7 and cut your fingernails. Oh my God, I hate fingernails. And then finally, I just want to say, Spin Master owns Rubik's Cube, and they do now own Etch-a-Sketch. They're buying up legacy brands. They're the 4th largest toy company in the world. So they have a good partnership with Funko. I anticipate there will be an Etch-a-Sketch Funko Pop someday. Goodbye.